Welcome back to my channel, friends. In this video I'm going to show you how to make millet based homemade yeast-free gluten-free pizza. So let's get into it. I have few ingredients here. I have 1 cup of millet flour, that is Barnyard Millet Flour I'm using. I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of guar gum powder, 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk, and I have optional some sesame seeds and salt. And along with that I've got the spatula, whisk and mixing bowl. So let's get started. Before I start, the key ingredient in making pizza at home with the millet flour is the guar gum powder here. And you can see, you can buy it at supermarket. So now I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients in this mixing bowl.
When you mix all the dry ingredients, mix it thoroughly. So when you add water, it mixes well, binds it together and gives you a good dough structure. Now we will add 1 cup of water, same proportion as the flour we used. Then mix it straight away with the whisk and mix it thoroughly so that it doesn't have any lumps in the flour and the dough structure starts binding it together. Continue to mix until you get the nice fluffy dough. Now we will add some oil. You can use olive oil or any other oil so the dough becomes nice and fluffy. Now you can see the dough structure is nice and fluffy. It's binding it very well. We will let it rest for a few minutes while we prepare the toppings for the pizza. Now the dough has been resting for a few minutes while we prepared the toppings. We'll cut the dough in half and start to plate up on the pizza tray.
I'm going to transfer this half into greased pizza tray. And we will start making a pizza base. You can use the spatula if you want, or you can use your hand. I'm going to use my hand. It's easier and I can easily direct the dough. I've got some water here, so I'm just going to put my finger into water and it can work with the flour easily. Here you can decide whether you want the thick pizza base or you want the thin. I'm going to make as thin as possible so it's nice and crispy. We've got 2 pizza base ready. I've made a thin crust pizza. So I have tomato sauce, garlic paste, onion, capsicum, cheese and some chilies. You can be as creative as possible. You can add meat if you want. I'm just making a vegetarian pizza. So I have ingredients here. Now I'm going to start filling it in. So I purposefully kept these 2 pizza, one with cheese, one without cheese. You can try your own at home. So I'm going to cook both the pizza in the oven at 220 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes. But this pizza will stay in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes until it's fully cooked. This pizza here, I'm going to take it out in 5 minutes. So the vegetable, the base is cooked nicely, and then I'm going to add cheese on top and then put it back in the oven. You can try your different style the way you like it and the way it comes out, because it also depends on how your oven is working. So I've got the pizza out of oven after cooking for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add cheese on top. The pizza goes back into the oven for another 10 minutes. So we've got both the pizza out of the oven now after 10 minutes or so. This one we put it in with cheese, and this one we put in the cheese afterwards. You can see the difference. Now some people like crispy at the bottom of the pizza, and some people like soft. This one with the millet, because you are making with the millet flour, it will be a little bit soft. The best thing to do, and the thing I do, is to take it out of the pan first.
If you want your pizza to be crispy, put it on the non-stick pan and on the gas for a few minutes so that it becomes crispier from the bottom.
So pizza is ready. Now it's time for taste. You can see it's crispy as well from the bottom and cheesy. It depends how much cheese you want to put, and it depends how crispy you want your pizza base. So Aman, let's taste. How is it?
Wow, it's very yummy.
There we go. So now we have our own homemade pizza that is gluten-free, yeast-free and homemade. Let's start making pizza at home. Hope you enjoy my video.